I was at LinkedIn's B2Believe flagship event last month. These are the goodies that I have received. I'm going to unpack this in front of you later on. But what's in this video more than these goodies? That was a flagship event. You cannot apply for it. In fact, it is not announced publicly. I received the invite. I went there at Bangalore Leela Hotel, and this entire event was an amazing experience. It was not just about the exposure but also the insights that LinkedIn shared. They talked about the future of LinkedIn, future of content on LinkedIn, AI and agentic AI for LinkedIn, and especially if you're posting old content, you're already running behind. And LinkedIn's leadership shared insights that will reshape B2B from content to positioning to brands and to literally business, how you actually operate in 2026. First, I want to tell you, okay, because I have taken some notes so that I don't forget anything, because you might not have gone to that event, but your LinkedIn coach has been, and I'll never let you feel left out. So number one thing, I want to tell you that this event was invitation only, because a lot of people reached out to me how Shraddha you went there and how we can. I'm so sorry, I don't even know the process of it. I received that invite on my mail that they talked about the event and they wanted me to reserve the seat if I'm interested. So I don't live in Bangalore, so it was a complete. I had to fly for that place. I did. It was amazing experience there. There were no creators. First of all, there were decision makers. There were B2B leaders. Lot of amazing people that I met at the event were very excellent on everything they do. Especially, I'm going to share everything in the article as well, so make sure that you check my LinkedIn article, because I'm going to mention those people who literally talked about things that were definitely something that you may have missed, including the founder of Sugar Cosmetic, Vinita. I got this invite most probably because I do talk about LinkedIn marketing, B2B, and I have been in this space for almost a decade. And I do talk about relevant things that help you. I have built my 140K following on LinkedIn. I have set my business across the borders, and everything happened because the value addition I am doing. So if you are feeling that your content is not doing well and you want to give up, listen to me. I have 140K followers. I don't get thousands of likes on my post, but right people are still watching you. So don't give up. Now let's talk about the future of LinkedIn. Don't let come AI on you. You go to the AI, which is a very fantastic line. Okay. But you know what they also included? You can definitely use AI for LinkedIn, but you will be the boss, and you cannot imagine yourself that you are out of LinkedIn and AI tools are doing that job, because on LinkedIn, you are the boss. And this is why LinkedIn will not replace human. And this brings me to the interpretation that please don't expect that any AI tool you can just integrate with your LinkedIn and you will chill or you do anything else but not LinkedIn. Do not automate your outreach. Do not automate your analytic tools or something. I have never done that. It's been over 10 years now for me on LinkedIn, and I'll say very clearly that I have used zero automation. No chatbots, no AI analytical tool. I never ever linked my LinkedIn to any other place except the lives I do. That too, you can use StreamYard or Restream. Let me tell you, this is not the sponsored video, okay? So I usually use StreamYard. The second future that they predicted about B2B on LinkedIn is that those people who are making decisions on LinkedIn are a combination of two generations, Gen Zs and millennials. So when you want to work with clients, when you want to acquire new business from LinkedIn, you need to understand that in B2B, there is not one person making decision. You need to convince the both generation, the Gen Zs and millennials. And the fact that everybody is actually ignoring that they are actually sharing content on LinkedIn, that is promotional. And this is the worst thing as a business owner you can do with your LinkedIn. You know what? On LinkedIn, the content that is working said by LinkedIn itself, which has relatability, which has a lot of sense to make, and which has faces to show off. So for example, if you're building a brand, a company brand or personal brand, I'm talking about both. If you don't show face, it's useless. If you are not at all personalizing and customizing your content, you don't have intent, you don't have relatability, it will not survive. And this is the era more human first. I mean, yes, people are using agentic AI and everything is done by agents, but on LinkedIn, they again said very clearly that you should not utilize AI over you. So, human first era is there. You might have seen a deep drop in your impressions on LinkedIn, like I have also experienced the same thing. The number one reason they claimed that if you're using AI content, it will definitely go away. Now, when they said that, I thought like, really? But then when I literally gave a deep thought to this, I realized that they have data scientists sitting there. They can definitely sense a lot of things, and AI content can be smelled very easily. So it's definitely held truth that if you're getting your content written by AI, which is something that I have also said that since the AI has come into the picture, I'm taking more time to write the content. Now I'll say you're foolish, but I'm not. You know why? Because everybody is sounding so expert. Now how do I make difference? From my mind, from my experiences, and that's how you are going to leverage this. So basically, three types of content are growing on LinkedIn. Number one, videos, so that you can convert more clients. So the video content is not about virality, first of all. So just hold on to this, because many people think like, okay, I'll share my videos or my reels on LinkedIn and I'll see good impressions. You might not see that, because video content will give you enough reach until you sustain that consistency. Okay. Second thing is going pretty well on LinkedIn is founder-led content. Now with that, I'm not saying you to actually post the ChatGPT content, because that is again not going to work. What works is real life stories. So if you, for example, I offer LinkedIn marketing services. As a founder, I won't talk about I have these many services, why you should pick and so on. I will pick the impact that my service make and I'll talk about it. Case studies are doing well. Lead magnets are doing well if they are well researched and coming from real life based experiences. And finally, real stories always works, and they are working currently as well, but mix of content is what they have suggested. So this is something that you need to leverage. Now coming back to the third point is what LinkedIn said about videos, because you might have noticed that they are promoting so much on videos, and you will be watching a lot of videos they are promoting to influence you to actually share video content. Now I asked this question to the senior consultant at LinkedIn directly, that you guys are promoting videos and we are not getting enough reach on LinkedIn. For example, I am getting 10,000 impressions on a post. If I post a video, it gets only 20% out of that. So they said this thing very clearly, that Shraddha, video is all about conversions and one-on-one. Video is not about virality. You may notice not immediate growth in your video content, but slowly when you maintain that consistency, you're going to watch the upward graph, and definitely it will be helpful for you. So if you want to sustain, you can definitely consider posting once a week video on LinkedIn. And with that, he also made this clear that LinkedIn will keep promoting videos. So if you're still thinking, just make sure that you just stay consistent on it. And honestly, I agree to that, because when I post videos, I might not receive enough impressions on it, but I'm always receiving a couple of inbound leads, and that's what we are chasing, right? Now let's talk about what they said about AI. Number one thing, as I said earlier, that they have very clearly said that you can use AI for content, but you will remain the boss. And when they say you will be the boss, that means every activity that you do and you want to do through AI or through AI agents, you might not be doing that, because it will definitely take you on the restriction of your LinkedIn account, which you should not consider. AI is not allowed to act on behalf of you. It should be working with you. not for you. So consider my words very specifically. They have mentioned this, and in their privacy policy, because I read their privacy policy and terms and conditions, they have clearly stated the same thing, and that's exactly what they said on the stage. Now the next part is the human first networking era. I know you are trying to actually connect with a lot of people, and you think like, I will connect with a lot of numbers, and that's how I will say that, okay, I have crossed 10,000, 1 lakh. But real networking is when you have communication with those connections. This is exactly what I have kept saying for years. So this is exactly the same thing. So this doesn't make me surprised, because it is actually true. You know what? I made the same mistake. I used to connect with a lot of people to increase my number, right? But very soon I realized that this is actually eating my space, because you can only connect with 30,000 people. And this makes a lot of sense for you to understand that you should actually have quality people in your network. So basically, relationship is more important than reach, and this is very clear to understand. Then trust is more important than templates. I see a lot of people copy pasting the templates for while sending connection request, which makes no sense. Don't use that. Write the connection note from yourself, by your thoughts, by your real thoughts. Do not follow templates, because that is overrated. Everybody is using it. And let me tell you a truth, I have 6,000 pending connection requests, and I don't accept them, and I have so many notes along with those requests, and they are copy pasted. And one thing that was very clear with that discussion, that intentional outreach is going to be meaningful when you are trying to make some business out of LinkedIn. Make sure that you're genuinely trying to help. You cannot say that, okay, I offer this service and let's have a talk, because you are stranger to them. And to build that trust, you need to make sure that you're having that spark of relation that you're trying to build up, and then only trust happens. I'll start with my takeaways. Number one takeaway I have is that every founder must have a brand. Vinita said herself that if you are not putting yourself out there, you are definitely not doing anything, because anybody else is doing that, and they can definitely overshadow you. She also said that when she's shooting videos, she is making sure that nothing is actually assumed that it is artificial or made up. For example, if somebody is walking from here, she'll not make them stop. She'll say, okay, do whatever you are doing. I'm creating content. That's the authentic thing I'm gonna do. I'm not going to say that, okay, I'm creating video, do this, do that, make everything fancy or something. So these are the things, this was the one takeaway. Now the next takeaway was that, what is something that is failing on LinkedIn? Employer brand. I mean, people are posting content on LinkedIn pages which is directly promotional, and they're just talking about, for example, I am offering this LinkedIn marketing services. So I'll talk about what is marketing, what is branding. Everybody know it. So the era has gone where content and information people are chasing, people are not chasing. People want to see what is behind digital hide. That's my company, right? So this is the takeaway, that now employer branding is done with employees, and your employees are the biggest brand ambassadors. I mean, I have said this a lot of times, and I'm saying this again, that your employees are the celebrities that you want to endorse on the platform, because they are going to bring more business if you utilize these profiles. I've done that for many companies, and this works really well. Now, my final takeaway from this event is the opportunities lies in 2026. There are a lot of business available. Only thing you need to consider is that be more human, because yes, AI is trending, but with that, the urge of real human and their experiences remains. Let's open this. So this is Tumblr. This looks so amazing. I'm not so sure if you're watching it. This looks cool. I have a lot of goodies from LinkedIn already. I had Zipper. This is done. I'm glad that I've received it. Okay, so a couple of stickers. I'm not a big fan of stickers, but I like to keep them. So this says LinkedIn, and this LinkedIn event. This was something I also play. And this is B2Believe Bangalore. This event was at Bangalore, as I told you. Okay. And this is the thank you they have given to us. That, okay, I'll just show to you. And this is thank you for being part of this event. It was really amazing event, honestly. What else I have? I'll show you. Okay, so this is something that we wore um, during the event. It looks nice. I mean, being at LinkedIn, this looks nice. Okay, I have another thing, and this is the final thing. This is the game, guys. And that's it. These all are the goodies. These are the final things that I have received. I love this. This bag. This is cool, isn't it? Okay, with that, I'm done with this video. If you enjoyed and learned something new, make sure that you subscribe, because I am going to bring a lot of insights on LinkedIn 2026, what really works and how you are going to actually leverage what really works. I've built my agency in 8 different countries. I'm going to leverage 2 more countries this year. I'm going to expand my business. I'm going to share my entire journey and everything that you might need to know to grow on LinkedIn. So make sure you hit subscribe and turn the bell icon on so that you get notified whenever I'm live or I'm posting these amazing cool videos. See you then. Bye bye.